it's me. And today we are watching some relatable TikToks. Or watching TikToks to see if they're relatable. When your family makes something they know you don't eat for dinner. I hate it here. How's the prison? This was not me. I was not a picky eater at all. I loved my mom's food and everything she cooked. But my brothers, my mom would make some beautiful homemade meals. We would have rice, kebab, and veggies. And he'd be like, I want to go to Quiznos and have a Quiznos sandwich. I googled Quiznos sandwich. Yeah, they don't actually look like this. Like, you want this over this? It makes no sense. But when I was a kid, there was no DoorDash. There was no Postmates. Your parents make something you don't want to eat. You grab a bag of Cheetos and go upstairs. When you have two things in your hand and you're trying to remember which one to throw away. When I found this TikTok, I was just like, so I'm not an idiot? It's not just me whose brain just randomly decides to turn off when I have an important task to do. Like, I'll be holding trash with one hand and then the phone, and then I'll just be like... This haunts me because I've accidentally thrown away my AirPods. At the gas station, like when I get gas, I'll usually like take all the trash out of my car and throw it away. But sometimes I'll be holding like my phone or my AirPods, and then I'll be like, and accidentally throw away the AirPods. Too many tasks at hand. How do I hold my phone when I get near a balcony? When I tell you, my grip intensifies. I cannot afford to drop this. My entire life is on this thing, especially since I got butterfingers already. You can't trust me with phones around heights. When you're about to leave your room, but then realize if you do, there's a 99% chance your mom will give you an unwanted side quest. Close the door. Back to the room. Now, watching all these videos, y'all are so lucky that you have a door with a lock on it. Now, my parents took my lock. There was a permanent hole through my door. No privacy. My BF, I bet you want a man who acts like how the men do in your books. Me, if I was in a room with somebody who acted like the men in the books I read. As somebody who enjoys some spicy Wattpad stories, I can tell you now, having somebody like that in real life is scary. Like, you tell them stop and they don't stop. Then what? That's why we read these things from the safety and comfort of our own phone. I don't care what the guy looks like, I don't want to have a you situation in real life. The dudes in my book are as hot as they are scary. No. My family, you never acted autistic when you were a kid. My childhood sketchbook, it just keeps going. How many times can you draw the dinosaur? Okay, but when you draw that fancy S with the lines, I don't know how many times that was drawn on every page of my notes. It was just so satisfying. I did a lot of weird things as a kid. During recess, me and my two friends would take spoons from the cafeteria and then go to the back of the playground where there was a fence and start digging and digging and digging, and every day we would just like dig a little bit more. I don't know, I think we were trying to like keep digging until we got to like the center crust of the earth, you know, the layer that looks like the sun. You know, looking at this diagram, I don't even think we made it through the crust. I don't know why I was like, keep digging, minions. Every recess we are going to slave away just bit by bit until we reach the warmest part of the earth. Because they told us in school, they're like, the lower you go, the hotter the earth gets. And I was just so determined to reach the warm layer of dirt. This is so weird. POV, that one friend who can't hear. My house almost got robbed yesterday. My whole family could have died. No. Yeah. Did you hear me? Yeah.
Oh, I'm not hungry.
Did you hear me?
I'm not hungry.
No, half the time I'm just like up in my own world. People ask me something, I'm just like, yeah. And they're like, what do you mean, yeah? What did you ask me again? I asked if you'd Venmo me $1 million. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to what people say. You know, being the friend that can't hear, the worst part is when you ask somebody to repeat themselves like 3 times and you still didn't get it, and then you're just like scared to ask them a 4th time to repeat themselves, and you're just like, yeah. I cannot tell you guys the amount of times that has happened. Just nod and move on. Me and my whole family is waiting in the car for me.
Natalia!
Me when I text on my way. Like, hold on! I was supposed to be there 15 minutes ago. I haven't even done my hair yet. Like, y'all gotta chill. Give me some time, please. POV, someone is walking towards the bathroom.
I threw the party of the century. The people came over, no one left sober. Oh, my stomach hurts, man.
I don't know what it is. The sound of pee is embarrassing. Especially being in like a quiet apartment or like a house where like your friends are like nearby and then the bathroom is like right here. Like, I will try to go to the farthest bathroom away, but like if the bathroom is right here and my friends are right here, I'm gonna turn on the sink while I pee. I don't know. I just have a thing. I don't want people to hear me pee. It's weird. I'm pee conscious. Self-conscious of my pee audio. It sounds normal, but like, I don't know. I have this unreasonable fear that I'm gonna walk out and they're gonna be like, I don't know, comment on my pee stream. I'm gonna let the water run. And not so eco-friendly of me, sorry. You know what saves this? When you go to a public bathroom in Japan and you sit on the toilet, there's actually a button to play waterfall sounds. So if you're like fighting for your life in farts, you press the sound button and it sounds like you're sitting under a waterfall and nobody can hear your fart box playing 6 tracks off your newest album. Bath time. That's impressive. When you had the most feral gossip session with your friend and feel alive again. Literally, my friend will be in bed all day, and then I go to visit, and then we just like unload weeks worth of tea that we have acquired since the last time we saw each other. Also, I don't know what it is. Just talking badly about other people make you feel alive again. Yeah, that's why people love drama so much. POV, you leave a little bit of food in the container so the next person that gets some has to wash it.
You are the worst kind of people.
You know, because I'm usually the one that opens up the container excited to eat spaghetti and see that there was a ball of 3 penne pastas in the corner. Thank you for thinking of me. Now I have to wash it too? You're all... Me as a kid having a mental breakdown because I could feel the bumpy part of the sock when I walked. I know exactly what you are talking about. I don't know what it is. It's like the sock material rolled up. Take off the sock. Get a new one. Throw that one away. Literally drives me insane. POV, step in water with socks on. Okay, we all know how horrible this is. So I actually hung out with somebody the other day. I spilled a little bit of my drink, right? And she was wearing socks. She wiped it up like a Swiffer with her sock. Like, your socks are wet now. Are you okay? Why did you do that? Like, it's water. It would have dried. Well, I like wet socks. Excuse me? You what? I like wet socks. Okay, so I guess this doesn't apply to everybody. You learn something new every day. You know, one of the most uncomfortable feelings to most people can be comforting to some, I guess. My intrusive thoughts whenever I pass the water cases. You know, I look at this now and I'm like, you're an animal. Why are you doing this? But I used to do this all the time as a kid. I don't know what it was. Feeling my bare finger just penetrate the plastic of the case. Oh man, I felt powerful. It was just nice to just poke things. I have nails now. I can't do that. I'm not gonna risk breaking a nail over this. Grow up. Me trying to clean my room, but I keep finding old stuff and getting distracted. This is the #1 reason I cannot clean my room. I have so much stuff that I have lost over the years. And it's like, oh, wow. And then I'll spend like several minutes either playing with the object or reading it or using it. Oh, I found this lipstick that's expired 3 years ago. I'm gonna go put some on right now. Wow, looks great. Okay, what was I doing again? And then it's like 1:32 in the morning and my room is still messy. When you didn't finish your food, so you have to hide it. This is so sad, but we all do this. You don't want grandma to see? Like, take the plate, you cover it, take some tissues, put it on top. Like, I loved it. It was so tasty. I finished my food. What are you talking about? POV, you're getting gas. 9 or 10. Check it again. It's actually 9 and then you forget when you walk in. I don't want to accidentally give the wrong pump gas. No, the worst is when you have to walk into a gas station and pay and they don't have Apple Pay at the pump. They don't have Apple Pay at the pump. I ain't never going back there again. Also, you have a Rolls Royce. Why are you going inside to pay? Unless you're paying with cash. So why are you paying for gas with cash? Is this illegal money? When your alarm hasn't gone off yet, but the amount of sleep you're getting is suspicious. Yeah, I don't like to check my phone when I'm in bed. But like, sometimes you gotta like, just make sure you didn't oversleep. Like, naturally waking up at 6 a.m. I'm feeling refreshed. My alarm didn't go off. Like, something is suspicious here. And then you go back to sleep and then you wake up exhausted. Like, how does that work? I think when your alarm wakes you up, it just feels like, wake up, there's been an emergency, your entire family is dead, wake up now. Literally how it feels like to wake up on that alarm. Clean body, clean bed. Oh, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. POV, you think the waitress is coming with your food? Why you be edging me like that? The worst is when it's the same thing that you ordered and she come by like, oh, that's my food. And then just gives it to the table next to you. POV, you're washing your face over the sink, but the water from your elbow keeps dripping. Can somebody explain why this is? Like, it literally, like, you wash your face, the water just be running down and onto the floor. In a puddle where you can splash your little feet. There gotta be a better way to do this. Y'all remember those super extra face wash commercials? I feel like there would be less water on the ground washing your face like this. You know, maybe Neutrogena was onto something. POV, you're too lazy to wash the dishes, so you use the air as a cutting board. I mean, when you guys watch me do hack videos or any cooking videos, I cut everything on my counter. Today's not the day I'm gonna wash a cutting board. But like air cutting, that's low-key impressive. What? Okay, I don't know about the tomatoes. This seems very dangerous. Yeah, you might not have to wash a cutting board, but you might end up in the emergency room when you slice off your finger. Maybe that's a risk some people are willing to take. POV, 7-year-old me, making it seem like I ate more than I did. I swear there was a cartoon or something that said like move the food around in your plate to make it seem like you ate more than you actually did, because I remember watching a show and I learned that. I never did this with my mom's food. Her food was always fire, but like whenever I would go to somebody else's house, I'd be moving the food around. You know, making it empty in the middle. I think they were onto something. Like look at all the macaronis I ate in the middle. Oh, I'm full. I can't take no more of this. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and and comment below which one was the most relatable. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click. And make sure you subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Ow! Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some people who got stuck in weird places. I wonder if I forgot to press record. Bro got stuck in a massage bed. You know they got that hole for your face to sit in? Well, it's supposed to sit on the face. I guess his head was so small it went through the face hole. And they had to get firefighters to get him out. I want to know how your head just like slips through these. Oh, they had to cut the entire bed to get him out. Did he get his massage though? Or did he get stuck as soon as he laid down? You know, I came here for a nice relaxing massage and got the most traumatic experience of my life. He's swimming under ice. It's like freezing water. Why are you guys dilly-dallying? Make a hole for him. Tell him where to go. Show him where to go. Oh, there's a hole right there. Swim towards the hole. It's right there. What are you waiting for? He's like, break a hole right here. Like, they're leading you to the hole. Can you see he's wearing goggles? Y'all are literally sitting ducks. And then we have the one guy recording. Oh, thank goodness he has a string. Okay, lead him back to where he was. This was like the most nerve-wracking minute of my life. You know, I wasn't even there. Bro was swimming under ice. No, at least he had the rope. No, I don't even think I could hold my breath that long, let alone swim and panic and swim. And it must have been so refreshing to get out of that. Like, oh, nice little icy swim. You know, seconds from hypothermia and dying, but we made it, boys, to see the light of the sun once again. I got stuck in a fishbowl. Oh, it's a light. What are you doing in there, Step Bro? What could possibly be in there that you have the masculine need to shove your head in? Like, was he changing the light bulb with his head? Well, I don't see a light bulb in there. You know, in cartoons when they have a light bulb on top of their head and it like lights up. I don't know. Maybe he was going by that logic, except there's no light bulb. And your head is stuck in the bowl. I feel like you're gonna need a lot of soap for this one. You just slip it right off. You know, every once in a while, a greedy child climbs themselves up into a claw machine. Oh, mother wouldn't give me $1 to play the game and win a little stuffed carrot. I'ma just climb in there and get it. First of all, that's stealing. No, it's a little more than that. It's breaking and entering. This is full-on burglary. They have to, like, pull him out. It's like he was being birthed all over again. At first he comes out of his mom, and then he's gonna come out of the claw machine. Like, congratulations, it's a little idiot. I can't believe he came out without the toy. Like, all that drama of crawling in there, grabbing the toy, and you didn't pull it out with you? Man, I would've taken like a handful. Like, I ain't coming out unless you're gonna let me keep all of these. Also, I feel like when you have kids, you have to be like watching them 24/7. You cannot take your eye off of them. Like, you're walking in the store with them and like, oh, look, a fluffy hat. Try it on. Where's my child? I'd be giving you this look from inside a claw machine. Like, just wait till we get in the car. Step Bro, I'm stuck. Like, you're supposed to slide on the outside of these, or like climb up like stairs. But no, what do you even do in this situation? Can you stand? Slither yourself out of the playground, Noodle? I'm gonna say it again, playgrounds are for kids. I am noticing a common trend of adults getting stuck in places they don't belong. Her booty crack is cooked. The point of these videos is to watch and learn from other people's mistakes. Because most of the time, you see somebody making a mistake and you're like, oh, you learn from other people's mistakes. Maybe I should not make this mistake. So if I can save one person from the wrath of this, then I have done my job here. Why cat stuck in guitar? You know, of all the places to hang out in the house, you're going to go into the guitar hole. Come on, get out. Aren't there usually strings over that part? Cat ripped them out like it was a door. You know what? I wonder if this could work out. Maybe you could live inside the guitar, and then when I strum, you make cat noises. Yeah. They're jumping on the trampoline. Everybody knows you're not supposed to jump on that part, idiot. It's not even bouncy. Now suffer in your little trampoline prison. It's like the floor is lava, but the floor will literally eat you up if you accidentally jump on that part. Did he put valves on his fingers as like a ring? Like, they are going to permanently be like this. This is not gonna make you into Iron Man. Maybe Arthritis Man. How do you even get this off? Like, I don't think you can just like slide it off like a ring. I don't think it's that simple because it's like stuck in this place. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like soap or olive oil gets most things off though. I feel so claustrophobic watching this. When you hear your daughter screaming in the other room, Mom, help me. I don't know what YouTube video she was watching that possessed her to fold herself up and put herself in a plastic container. No, you know what? I know exactly what video it was. I found it. It's that super flexible girl who like folded herself up into a suitcase. Yeah, I'm pretty flexible. I'm gonna try it too. How was her head also stuck in there? Oh, there's the head. Please do not try everything that you see in a YouTube video. You're not Christmas decorations in July. You don't belong in a box. POV, your friend gets his hand stuck in a cup holder of an airplane. Okay, this is so embarrassing. Because why was it there in the first place? I feel like some people just have an instinct when they see a hole. They're just like, oh, I wonder what I can put in here. You know, just to see if it fits. Even if it probably won't. Like, it's so satisfying if you can, like, put it in and then take it out. Like, oh, it fits. Yeah, nice. But sometimes it doesn't. Grossly miscalculated. The circumference of the cup holder. Bro asked for some butter. I still can't pull it out. Ugh. I feel like when that happens, like when your hand is in something, you can fold it a little bit and like slip it in and out. I don't know. Soap, lotion, oil, butter, some slippery. It works. How did he get stuck in there? This is so uncomfortable. Like, you nailed him in. This had to have been a medieval torture method. You know, that's why the quality is so bad. I don't know how long that rod is, but it's a metal rod. Like, you're gonna have to undo all of those screws from that one rod. No, you have to do a lot more than that because it's two that are keeping him in place. Oh, this is making me very uncomfortable. You know, thank goodness he's wearing the hard hat. You know, that really saved him. He's stuck like a duck with no luck. This is a horrible situation to be in. This is so embarrassing. Is that Jason Derulo? Yeah, it is. So his Aura ring got stuck on his finger. I have one of those too. I always wear it. It like tracks your sleep. It's really cool. But he woke up and his finger was really swollen. And then he went to the gym and it swelled up even more. He has a whole crew taking care of him, trying to get it off right now. Oiled him up. Ice, W40. Like, what are they gonna do? They're probably gonna have to cut it off. Oh, they got one of those like ring cutting devices. These are scary. It like latches onto the ring and basically like slices through. It's not off yet. Oh, they got it. I mean, that's what you gotta do. Me, I gotta make sure I can easily take my rings like on and off. Like if I put on a ring and it's like a little too tight, I feel like I can't breathe. I have to take it off immediately. Like if I wear rings, they're gonna come off easily. I used to wear rings on this hand too. And then one day I woke up and my middle finger was very swollen and the ring would just not come off. And it took like hours of olive oil, ice, like everything else you could think of trying to get this ring off. And I finally got it off and I never put it back on. I ain't going through all that again. POV, your finger gets stuck in the toilet flusher at the Chanel store in Italy. This is so embarrassing. I hope the flush like went through. I didn't even know Chanel had bathrooms. But imagine blowing up the Chanel bathroom and then you try to flush and then it's not working, so you stick your finger in a little deeper and then it gets stuck. We're just gonna close the toilet seat and sit on it and then figure this out. So just squeezing hand sanitizer, trying to get it out. Now we got somebody guarding the door. Like, this is not very bougie behavior. Why have we got every single employee in the store spectating in this bathroom? Like, that would make it so much worse. Like, guys, mind your own business. Like, we just need one person helping me, like, get this out. Like, why is everybody in here watching? Good thing it's in Italy. I'm never coming back. I'm so dumb. I was just trying to make a TikTok. Bro went behind a car seat. Is there enough space that you can go behind there? How do you fit an entire human behind a car seat? That's terrifying. Does it like go out into the trunk of the car? Like, why is there so much space back there? Okay, this is terrifying. If somebody hid behind my back seat and like popped out while I was driving, I would literally have a heart attack and like crash my car and then die again. Personally, I don't think I'd be able to handle this. I would be done. This kitten got stuck in a bottle. How did that even happen? happened? Oh my goodness, it's so cute. How you gonna weasel your way out of this one? Like this. Hey, is that the mom? She's not even surprised. She's just watching her kitten like, oh, poor little idiot. She gotta learn the hard way. Oh, okay, she did it. You know, not even a round of applause, no pat on the back, just nothing but disappointment. She did this because she's scared of the dog. The cat jumped up. I swear, cats are just made of slime. You just mold them into whatever shape you'd like. So flat like pancake. Wow, we'll be okay. I don't think the dog could do anything worse than the cat would do to itself. POV, you're a boy mom. What does this have to do with being a boy mom? First day on the job as a plumber, you know, I tried to change the sink, ends up becoming the sink. Yeah, we gonna have to get you out of here. Find you another career path. Plumber ain't it. This dad tried this playground equipment after his daughter. The playground equipment is meant for kids to play in, usually very small kids. That's why you see adults getting stuck in swings, on slides, because it was made for a child, not some full-size adult-grown cheeks. Yeah, every once in a while, there's someone that's like, oh, that looks like fun. I want to go on it too. Now, how dare my daughter hog all the fun? That's the one with the spring that goes boing. I would go on that too. I've never been on one of those. You know, this is literally so embarrassing to call 911. That a team of 3 people has to come get you out. This is so humiliating. Like, okay, let's get this guy out where he doesn't belong and shouldn't have been in the first place. What a horrible position to be in. Oh no, the dog is so long. He got his tiny little rib cage stuck on a tree. I love these dogs. They are built way too silly for their own good. Like, what kind of freak of nature? It wasn't his fault. He was born this way. But they're just so long in all the right places. Oh, I love a long doggy. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and make sure you turn on notifications. Click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. And today we're going dumpster diving from the comfort of your own home. Okay, what does the Victoria's Secret dumpster look like? A bag full of jewelry? Is that like Juicy Couture? Whoa, that is some serious bling. Okay, but what about the clothes? Imagine how much underwear they throw away at the Victoria's Secret. Some people try on underwear and it says, make sure you try it on top of your underwear or wear the little disposable panties that they give you. But some people do not follow the rules. They're like, nope, I'm a raw dog it over my crusty cooch. Oh, well that didn't fit. I don't want it. I feel like that happens a lot more than you think, and like, they're gonna have to throw those away. They can't like wash it and then resell it, so they're gonna have to throw it away. There are some people out there that don't mind gently used panties with a little bit of crust on them. Like, just throw them in the washer, they'll be alright. There was a whole cheapskate episode about this woman that bought used lingerie.
Some people think that shopping at a thrift store for lingerie is gross, but, you know, I don't see anything wrong with it.
There are people that will buy it. It's like, do not underestimate the power of a washing machine. When you set the soil level to max. Like, sometimes my dogs will poop in the bed. I'll take out the poop and then I'll throw it in the washing machine. And then it comes out good as new. So same logic. Y'all ever wonder what it's like to dumpster dive at Sephora? Because they throw away so many things. And somehow she passed through security and got herself into the Sephora dumpster. I feel like this dumpster would be clean too. Sometimes stores in the mall share a dumpster. So it's like if you're only throwing away clothes and makeup, like it's not gonna be that dirty. Okay, what's she got in here? No way, a Dyson? Somebody threw away an entire Dyson? That's like $600 because it's missing a piece? Did somebody return it and they just threw it away? Bro, this is nuts. I want to know how she got past security. Oh, there it is. She getting kicked out now. A La Mer? This is like thousands of dollars thrown away in one of these bags. You see that little cream, the La Mer cream? That's like $300 right there. Some Gucci perfume? Bro, I can't even believe this haul. You shout out to security for letting you keep the things. Yo, I feel like the Sephora dumpsters are so loaded because they literally throw away so many things. Like returns, they throw them away. Even if there's nothing wrong with it, they throw it away. Anything that's expired or they're not supposed to sell anymore, throw it away. Everything that is about to be expired, probably in like the next few months, they throw it away. I cannot believe this. Like, this is what my Sephora haul looked like when they had 25% off. This is probably the craziest dumpster haul I've ever seen. A $600 Dyson, and it works. We out here paying money for these things. I don't know where you live, but where I live, I drove past like behind the Sephora where they have the dumpsters. I was like, oh, that's a Sephora dumpster. They literally have a lock and a chain on it, and they got security driving around around the mall. Like, I swear, it's to protect the dumpsters. Anybody have a dad who's a garbage man? Like, literally tell him, Sephora dumpster. Instead of taking their trash and dumping it into the truck, grab me a little mystery bag or two. It's so wasteful. Throwing away thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. But there's also a chance to use some of this makeup and get a crazy allergic reaction. That might be a risk I'd be willing to take. I love free things. This dude went dumpster diving at a Walmart and then found this box that they threw away. And it is filled with AirPods. Brand new. Sealed. Like, did they accidentally throw away the wrong box? Okay, I think this dude wins. That is a lot of monies in AirPods right there. You know, sometimes you lose an AirPod, sometimes you lose an entire box. I really want to know what the story behind these are. Imagine Walmart watching this TikTok like, oh, that's where the AirPod box went. Finders keepers. What happens when a newer generation of AirPods comes out? Like, perhaps they throw away the older ones? I don't know. Like, where do the old Apple products go? The Apple graveyard? Oh, I bet Five Below throws away a lot of things too. Just a whole bag of candy. I feel like if something is gonna expire within like the next month or two, they will throw it away. A mattress? Since when does Five Below have mattresses? It's brand new, still in the plastic. And a lifetime supply of cherry airheads. Why are there so many? Did cherry airheads get canceled? They're all cherry airheads! What are you gonna do with all these cherry airheads? I feel like they got recalled. That's a whole lot of Red 40 right there. When TikTok found out what Red 40 was. Yeah, throw away all the cherry airheads. I mean, Red 40 airheads. Pop-Tarts? They make Fruit Loop Pop-Tarts now? The breakfast collab nobody expected. Why are you throwing those away? Those are literally so good. Those chocolate-covered popcorn, the boom chicka pow. What boom chicka popcorn? Boom something pop. I don't know, but those are delicious. Man, I would have taken everything. Free candy! You know, is that a rookie mistake? Are you not supposed to just like grab everything you see and like stuff it in the back of your truck? I don't know where you live, where Bath & Body Works has an open dumpster. I heard they got the Bath & Body Works dumpsters under lockdown because they throw away so many things. If a candle is cracked, if it has a minor imperfection, they will throw it in the garbage. Like, look, there's a bunch of candles in there. Okay, what'd you get? Show the haul. Oh, it's like one of them fancy candle holders. Is it animated? Oh, I thought that was part of the design. The Sharpie makes it look a little more spooky. Also, why would you like scribble on it? You can just take like an alcohol wipe and just wipe it off. The Sharpie's literally so easy to remove off glass. Whoa, it's like a snow globe, but with bats. It's so spooky, I love it. Oh, and it lights up. Why would they throw it away? I'm telling you, it probably had a minor imperfection, or it was a Halloween item, and it is now May, so like, what are you gonna do with the Halloween item? I'm surprised the employees don't like bring them home, because when you work in retail, every time you leave the store, they have to check inside your bag. I had a really annoying manager who did that, and every time I would like walk outside, go on my lunch break or whatever, she would check my bag, and then like, I would open it up for her, and then she would like punch it from the bottom. I'm like, bro, was that necessary? Like, pretend this is my bag. Like, here, look, I didn't steal anything. And she'd just be like, what is the reason? Like, if I did steal anything, would it just like, the force of the blow caused the Abercrombie tank top to just fly out of my bag? I don't know. Is this normal?
All right, we are dumpster diving right now, and I spotted this. Check this out.
What is it, a bag?
Louis Vuitton.
That is not a real Louis
Made
Vuitton
in
bag.
France, official Louis Vuitton, not a knockoff.
Wait a sec.
I don't think. Real leather, for sure.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this Louis Vuitton bag. And it was just like, somebody just chucked it into the dumpster? That does not look like there's a Louis Vuitton store behind that building. I don't know. This doesn't look like a real bag that they make, but the quality looks really nice. I can see the grain of the leather through the pixels of my screen. Whenever I want to look something up, I reverse image search literally everything. Okay, I'm not finding this bag anywhere. I'm pretty sure it's a dupe. Not all that Louis is Vuitton, unfortunately. But also, like, what was it doing at the top of the dumpster? I feel like this was used for an illegal drug deal. Like, they were holding money and illegal things inside the bag and then just like took it out and then chucked it in the dumpster. Like, we don't need this anymore. You know, I would put money on that is evidence to a crime. Also, Louis Vuitton does not throw away the bags. They literally set them on fire. A bag doesn't sell, into the fire it goes. Burns to ashes. She also did a dumpster dive at Coach. Oh, this is horrible. Anything they throw away, they slice it with a knife. Any bags, slice it. What a waste. You know, you can still like take them and probably do some arts and crafts out of them, like cut out the leather. That white bag is gorgeous. Like, you could probably fix that. Man, they didn't just slice one side of it. We're gonna make sure this is unusable. And I'm watching these dumpster dive TikToks shredding these bags into confetti. It's low-key kind of rude. Now they just got back from dumpster diving and they got this huge box. So did everything just come in this box? You know, I like it when they make it really convenient and put everything in a box and then throw away the box. What are you gonna do with all those necklaces? Oh, they're all different. I thought it was like the same necklace times 300. Did somebody accidentally throw away an entire inventory box? Like you could easily sell these for like a couple dollars a piece. What a jackpot. People be finding some crazy things in the dumpsters. I really want to go dumpster diving. I'm not even kidding. I'll wear gloves and everything. I need a seasoned dumpster diver to help me because this would be my first rodeo. I have some experience digging through trash, but it's my trash and because I accidentally throw away things sometimes. I mean, so far, everything we've seen, the trash does not look that dirty. Even in the New York rain. You know, it looks like she raided a sunglasses hut. All they did was throw away the sunglasses cases. Is there any sunglasses in any of these cases? Come on, open them up. I want to see what's inside. I'm just so disappointed. Literally open up every single box and it's all empty. Where are all the sunglasses? Okay, no sunglasses, but 57 empty Gucci sunglasses cases. I don't think people realize you can actually sell these and they don't have to go to like a specific pair of glasses. There it is, literally on Poshmark. They're selling them. One of them sells for $36. Okay, you know what? That's some good profit. Okay, what we got on today? Are those the Dyson ones? I don't know, I've only seen it once in my life. Oh, that is unfortunate. They chopped the wires off. So anybody who finds them won't be able to use them. What a waste of a perfectly good iron. Y'all could have donated those to the women's shelter or something, but no. Chop the wire off and chuck it in the trash. That's so sad. They went dumpster diving after the college kids moved out of their dorm because apparently they throw away everything that they can't fit in their car or in their luggage to go back home. So like they found a tire, some gas, what else? Money? That can't be real. Who be throwing away money? Accountants when they have to hide the evidence. Okay, what we got in here? I love when you can just walk up to a dumpster and open it. Oh, a pizza kit. Maybe it's the Giorno. Maybe it's a pizza paddle. Even better. Those are kind of expensive. Okay, show me what else there is. Just 4 pizza paddles. 5. Pizza paddle jackpot. There's more. And they're all brand new. Like, do they just throw away things that don't sell? Like, oh, you've been sitting in the store for the past 9 months. You gotta go. From $40 to $0.00. I mean, that sounds pretty free to me. Quite the discount.
Alright, we're at the aggressive party city
No
dumpster.
dumping.
Holy,
Whoa.
oh my god.
I know all the craft stores, Party City, Michael's, they go crazy in the dumpster. Ugh, I don't even know where to start. It's at least $3 right there. Oh, those are the fancy kind, the like actual metal trays. The modern day live, love, laugh. Okay, time to throw a party with all these streamers. It's gonna be one of the cleanest dumpsters I've ever seen.
Should all be donated to the thrift store, the church, the schools.
At least
This
you
is
put it
just
to good
silly.
use. Like, donate it to people who actually will use these things instead of throwing them away. I love that. Okay, this seems like a more realistic dumpster dive. Like, there's a whole lot of trash. Oh, and then some laptops. Imagine just not knowing any better and just throwing away your laptop. Like, oh, I got a new one. I'm just gonna throw this one away. People are that stupid. And then bonus points if they don't have a password on it. And then some random dumpster diver gets a free laptop. Woohoo! Alright, what else? There's a whole lot of trash. Some Jolly Ranchers? Oh no, they're muffins. Okay, this is more realistic. And we've seen a lot of treasure, not enough trash. Oh, some wires, perhaps HDMI. Woohoo! Quite the haul. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below which one was the coolest find. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button there. Yes! And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Oh! I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. Today, we're gonna try not to get uncomfortable. As someone who can't sit still even in a $500 chair, that's going to be very easy for me. Y'all ever wonder what happens if you put a brick in a washing machine? Well, let's find out. Is somebody gonna shut it off? Pull the plug? Like, we get it. The washing machine looked like it'd been through a lot more than a few bricks. Yeah, I always wondered what would happen. Thank you for this very educational video. Dog, what the? Bro's pulling out his entire inventory out of his belly button. He got cigarette butts in there. Quarters! More? That's at least $1. It just kept going and going and going. How does he have so much space in there? That belly deep. Oh, storage unit in there. You ever lose anything? Check the hole. The belly one. I served myself too much ice cream on top of the lid because I didn't want to get a bowl dirty. Isn't it crazy how she used the lid as a bowl because she didn't want to get a bowl dirty? She served herself too much and now you gotta put the ice cream back. Oh no, it's all melted and all over the covers. I don't think it's worth washing your comforter, putting it in the dryer, and then having to put it back on your bed for a TikTok. But that's just me. Why are you stepping on the burgers, Ashley? She's so quirky. She's stepping on other people's food. They'll never notice. No, I'm Lo Siento to your mother and your entire family who supposedly raised you. I just want to know why. Unless they ordered a side of toast. That is nasty. Also, I need to know what kind of hotel puts the food on the ground. Like, are they going to deliver it to the room? Or maybe they already delivered it to the room and nobody ate it, so they're going to, like, leave it outside? How did y'all order 6 plates of burgers and forget to eat 6 plates of burgers? There's too many questions. That better be like a wet to straight flat iron or something. Did she at least spray heat protectant beforehand? Oh, it's sizzling. If the hair wasn't fried before, it is now. Sealing my dead ends back together, I don't think it works that way. Unless she knows something that we don't. All I know is her hair is cooked. Hurts my soul. Lab broccoli. You know, just a few drops are necessary. Ew, I don't want to see it move. I hate this page. Every time I see one of these videos, what is making it move? Oh no, they gotta hold him down. Little broccoli bro's alive.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
He's wiggling his stem for the camera. Ugh, I hate it. Kindness and patience will produce the highest quality broccoli juice. Who'll be drinking broccoli juice? The hot LA Pilates girlies aren't even on that yet. Never rush step 2. What is step 2? Why are you caressing him like that? Kindness and patience. That was step 2, I guess. What's step 3? What are you gonna do to him? He looks like he's gonna like vomit his little broccoli brains out. Time to harvest some juice. Ew, it is! How is the broccoli moving? I don't even think this is broccoli. It looks a little suspicious and slimy compared to the other ones in the background. 6 months from now, all the hot Pilates girlies are gonna be walking around with their green juice. The green juice, that's actually broccoli vomit from lab broccoli. At least he was produced with kindness and patience. There's nothing kind about this process. I know a Burger King burger when I see one. I don't know why, for some reason, whenever we would go on road trips or like vacations or anything, we would always stop at Burger King and I would always just get a burger without a bun. And I'd be like, ew, why does it look like that? And I wouldn't really question it much. I would just eat it and I'm like, oh, it tastes fine. Why does it have the trypophobia on the burger? Like McDonald's don't got that, In-N-Out don't got that, why Burger King got that? It's suspicious. So I looked it up. Why does my Whopper have these little discs stuck on the surface of the hamburger meat? If you ever buy frozen patties, you will see that they are full of evenly spaced holes. Fat juices are drained out of these holes when the patty cooks, and when fully cooked, the fat juices congeal into these little things. Okay, you know what? Makes sense. It's because they cook frozen patties. This is why Wendy's flexes so hard that their burgers are never frozen. Do y'all ever just peel the skin off your heel? They came off in one chunk. Brand new heel meat underneath. Doesn't even look like it's part of the same foot. I don't think that skin was ready to come off. You could tell they peeled it by force. That foot be looking raw. I gotta cook it a little longer. I don't like my heels medium rare. I like my heels well done, thank you. I am roasted by almost everybody I know except one other person that grew up in England like me and also eats well done meat. Why is it my fault? Growing up, that's all we were fed is well done meat. And my parents were like, ew, red meat is disgusting. It's red, it's bloody. The soul of the cow will haunt you. I just want to make sure my cow is cooked. Why are they repackaging peanut butter like this? You know, for $12 for a tray of peanut butter, that's the real crime. It better be freshly ground, organic, Whole Foods peanut butter. Why can't you put it in a jar like normal people? Someone tells me whoever buys a tray of the peanut butter is going in for a handful for a midnight snack. And they're going to take that handful back to their gaming setup and be sucking it out of their fingernails while they play Fortnite.
Does it feel good?
Therapist, long grapes don't exist. They can't hurt you. Long grapes. I don't like long grapes. Stop! Make it stop! If they were crunchy, that would be a different story, but they're usually not. They look like little Smurf sausages. This is coming from a huge grape connoisseur. POV, uma semana sem usar base fortalecedora. I don't know why I tried to read that. Why did it get the bend? Oh, this is why I can't have naturally long nails. The feeling of just raw dogging your nails and just having them bend. Oh, I can't stand it. I have to do the Gel X now on top of it. I don't want to feel it bend. It's so disgusting and uncomfortable feeling your nails bend. Please cut those things off. Get rid of them. Band-Aid in my pizza. No way there's a Band-Aid in that pizza.
Wait.
You probably put it in there for TikTok,
Oh my god,
right?
it's in the dough.
No. Where are you digging? Like, where's the Band-Aid? Oh! That thing was buried in there! That's not DiGiorno, that's a flesh-eating disease. Covered in cheese. Wait, how do they even know? Oh, they took a bite. They're like, wait a second. Can't bite through this. What's in my pizza? I wonder if the pizza had a little boo-boo. They just slapped a Band-Aid on it and then covered it with cheese. Like, I'll put you in the oven, you'll be alright. Bake away all the germs. Nobody will notice. Tickle Me Elmo without fur is pure nightmare fuel. Who's Elmo? They've skinned him. This is the doll. The Tickle Me Elmo doll, like you tickle him and he like kicks and screams and starts laughing. But this is what's under it. The mechanism under the skin. Terrifying. This is really creepy how this works. Tickle his belly and he just like starts kicking and screaming, but you keep going because you love to see him kick and scream. I feel like this is one of the secrets of the world that should have been kept a secret. This elevator is way too chaotic. There's no one. There's no... What? Okay, I want to go to 33. Where's 33? Oh, by the 30 and the 32. Stupid. Why there's so many 38s? Oh, that's why it's so confusing. There's like multiple floors. Okay, this is weird. I don't like this. If I could choose to never visit this building, I would. It's not my problem then. Somebody took a bite of deodorant. Well, I was hungry and it smelled good. Completely valid excuse. Yeah, I'll let it slide. I'm not gonna lie. It does smell pretty good. You're not you and you're hungry. POV, every mom doing their best to stretch those pumpkins a few more days to Halloween so our kids don't absolutely lose it when we throw them away. There was a whole mold ecosystem growing inside that pumpkin. It didn't even make it to Halloween. I kind of look like cotton candy though. That mold a little too fluffy. No, can't let the intrusive thoughts win. You know, it's still hot here in Halloween, so like my pumpkins always go moldy. And it's like, I want to have them out as long as possible, but it's like 3 days in the sun, they're already moldy. So sad. Wait, you know what's crazy? I've had pumpkins that I grow pumpkins now. They took way too long to be done. I harvested them in December, and they've been sitting outside for like 3 months, and they're fine. Maybe the pumpkins we buy in the store are just like really old. What is that? That's not a dumpling. They made rat soup. You know, it's okay, it's okay. We eat chickens, we eat cow, we eat turkey. If they want to have rat soup, let them have their rat soup. Respectfully, I'm a pass though. Those things are meaty. How much protein in a rat? Oh, there's the nutritional info of one adult rat. 650 calories, 63 grams of protein. I would try everything at least once. They still on a toothbrush with no bristles. Are these for like massaging your gums? Wait, no, the other one's got bristles though. Somebody break into the Walgreens and just like open the back of this package and then pluck out all the bristles and leave this defective brush just hanging here? Or maybe they forgot to give him bristles at the Aura Care factory. We're not here to make fun of him. Saw somebody eating their pizza like this at the airport. In public is crazy. Right in the middle of the pizza. Like a psychopath. It's giving red flags. She also greedy. That's like the best part of the pizza. Like the cheesiest part in the middle. I mean, it's a personal pizza. You eat it how you want. I don't know which is worse. Cutting a slice in the middle or eating it with a fork and a knife.
This is probably one of the most creative things we've seen served at a restaurant so far. So this is fowl.
It's called fowl for a reason. You know, nothing says bone apple teeth. Like a deep fried chicken head. Popping out of my pie. I feel like this is a gentle reminder of where the food came from. And nothing gets the saliva gland salivating quite like this. Okay, some fried chicken. Okay, everything else looks pretty good. What was that? Hold on a second. Was that a deep fried chicken leg wrapped in bacon, drizzled in tomato ketchup and mustard? Okay, it looks crunchy. I would try it.
The whole menu is inspired by chicken. From the mains to starters, even desserts.
Chicken dessert? I don't know about that one. But it's all chicken. Is the corn chicken? I can't tell. Why does this corn look suspicious? Like, are some of those kernels chicken? No, I missed when everything was cake or slime. But now everything is chicken. What a foul concept for a restaurant. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click. And subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. And today we are checking out some things I literally cannot explain. Let's see if you can. Just ate half a sandwich. We'll save the other half for later, okay? And That's actually pretty impressive. There's so many ways to make a sandwich. You know, first time seeing it vertical. How is it standing like this? This honestly belongs in a museum. Modern day art. I've seen somebody take a banana and duct tape it to a wall and call it art. Put this in a museum. Why does the road change color? Because they use 2 different colors of wood? One is black, one is gray. Wait a second! That just broke my brain. This is tripping me out. Y'all remember the dress? Is it white and gold or blue and black? Except people were fighting over that. But this, I think we can all agree that this is dark gray and light gray. But when you look down, it's the same color. It's gray. 50 Shades of Grey. This is where they got inspiration for the movie. No matter how much shades you see, if you just look down and zoom in, it's the same. So I guess this is a trend on TikTok, where you never let them know your next move. Like, just blow up half of these balloons. We'll blow up the rest later, okay? And the balloons, literally how? This has gotta be edited. Where's the other half? I've watched this video like 50 times. That's a big dog. If a dog is 90% fluff, they can do this. They can just like walk on through the bars because they're really skinny. But those dogs, they thick. Yeah. I'm gonna slow this down. Look. Like he jumps through it. Is the dog real? Are the bars real? Wait a second. The ball just disappeared. Oh wait, no. It just went behind the bar. I thought it disappeared for a second. I don't know. This video is highly suspicious. You know, when I can't explain something, I'm just gonna say it's edited. It's so crazy. It just does not make sense to me. He is not that skinny to be able to walk through a 2-3 inch bar. So she put some strawberries in the sink. What? Okay, this is freaky. Because it's like you have to tap the faucet to turn it on. It's like smacking somebody on the head like, hey, wake up.
Nothing happens when I touch
tapping the
the
strawberries
bag,
also
but
works.
when I touch a strawberry.
Okay, that's weird. But also, I would imagine a Bluetooth faucet to work when you put your hands under it. So I don't know, maybe it senses something under it and it works. Seems annoying to like smack a faucet every time you want to wash your hands. Or maybe it has a very powerful urge to wash the strawberries. They're playing Uno. Picked up a card, okay? Uno reverse and... Wait a second, where did the card go? It just disappeared into the table. There's see-through cards, and then there's invisible cards. Where did this disappear onto? Slow-mo this. Whoa. She practicing witchcraft in broad daylight. This is so confusing. Where did it go? The shadow realm? No idea. Bro was really playing badminton with a ghost. Like, okay, I bought a house, it's haunted, there's a ghost blowing on my face while I go to sleep. You know, he'd be lifting the covers off my feet. You know, why not make friends with him? Challenge him to a friendly game of badminton. This is crazy. The fact that they're playing with 2 birdies too is kind of wild. Oh, he's pretty good. You know, if the ghost wins, they get to stay. Proving that the human body just knows when you're home. So she was asleep for 20 minutes and they're 4 minutes away from home. She is passed out, taking the fattest nap of her life. You gotta be cooked to be able to nap sitting up like this. So as soon as they pull into the street, she gonna wake up? There it is. Wakes up. It's like when I take my dogs in the car, especially on a road trip. It's like they inhale and smell the air and be like, I know where we are. Maybe it's the same for humans. You just have like a spidey sense that can sense when you're almost home. Because think about it. Have you ever pulled up to your house and somebody had to wake you up? Like, hey, we're home. No. Like it just happens. I mean, I'm a light sleeper anyway. Okay, this kid is in a pool. Is that his body? And his best friend is headless. Like, they literally complete each other. Help, why is it so disconnected? Like, I know water causes distortions, like optical illusions, but like, they're a little too far apart to make you think, like, is that his head? I think we would have greater problems if there was a floating head in the public swimming pool. Girl, you are smoking! Congratulations, you just exposed yourself for being a titan. You just reverted back to her human form. First thing you're gonna do is film a TikTok like, oh no, I have no idea where the steam came from. Yeah, nice try, Aaron. How I learned how to eat spaghetti in Kenya. Whoa. I ain't never seen somebody eat spaghetti like this before. So usually you like roll it up on the fork and then put it in your mouth, but no, she put the whole thing, just one bite, and then I don't know, she'd be wrapping her tongue around the spaghetti to pull it in. So when you take a wire, wrap it around your phone. Makes sense. This dude did the slick back dance, but wait a second. It looks like he's floating. He's floating, he is not touching the ground right now. How? This has to be like some kind of optical illusion, where it looks like he's not touching the ground. His heel definitely touched the ground right there. And then he jumps, and then he touches the ground for a hot second before giddying up again. Oh, I think the back foot is touching the ground. That's why it looks like the front foot is constantly floating. Okay, when I slow it down, it looks like he's touching the ground. But if you play it again, looks like he's floating. Sometimes you gotta slow down the video and really use the 2 brain cells in your head to figure out what's going on. Yay, we figured one out. Charging, it's supposed to be like conducting electricity on you, so they say don't do that, don't hold your phone while it's charging, which in 10 years, there'll probably be a commercial like,
You ever held your iPhone while it was charging and now have brain damage? You might be entitled to financial compensation.
I don't know, I was worried about things like that. We don't know yet. Also, this is like my opinion, but people who have their AirPods in all day, or any like Bluetooth headphone, that cannot be good for you. Like in the next like 10, 20 years, y'all are gonna swap those out for hearing aids. Like we actually don't know the long-term effects of the technology that we use now. This is a very famous TikTok dog named Bunny that had an existential crisis. She has buttons where she can communicate. And she says, who this? And then looks in the mirror. Who this? That's you! You dog!
That's Bunny.
That's you! And then the dog looks out the window, contemplating her existence. You know how I always talk about when a dog's eyes are like a little too human-like? I swear, some of them look at you, it's like a human trapped inside a dog's body. That might be the case. And also, I grew up watching Full Metal Alchemist, so that Chimera episode hit different. That poor baby must be going through something. You know, I thought dogs were all like happy, woof. The only thing they gotta worry about all day is getting treats and getting pets, not Bunny. But he's like looking in the mirror like, whoomst, why? Why Bunny dog? Well, Lumpy does not have a single thought in that head, do you? There's nothing behind those eyes. Bro, how do you get water out of a tire? Oh, I saw another video with somebody with the same struggle. And it's like, no matter how you position the tire, the water does not come out. You know, tires are heavy. You need the strength to like flip it really quick, and I feel like the water would just like flick out. Otherwise, you put the tire around your head and sip the liquid out, like a good tire user should. Yummy, forbidden chocolate milk. My first ever glitch in the Matrix.
I just experienced my first glitch in the Matrix. I found these in the passenger door yesterday after looking for 3 days. I only found them yesterday morning, wore them all day. I just opened my passenger door and I found these.
And there's
in the
another
same
one?
place.
I don't believe this. I'm sorry. Even though this has happened to me, I feel like we buy multiples of something and then forget that we bought it. And then we're like, oh my god, what? Because if I go into my car right now, I have literally like 20 pairs of sunglasses in the door. That doesn't explain why the same was. I don't know. I'm trying to be logical. I feel like there's a logical explanation for most things. And forgetting that you bought a second pair of the same sunglasses might be it. Why are the leaves visible on only half of the road? Looking at the yellow lines, it doesn't look like the right side has been resurfaced. Fall is only allowed on the left side of the road. You know, it's probably still summer on the right side. The leaves can't legally fall on the ground without the road's consent. It's the only logical explanation. I don't know. There could have been something on top of the road. Like if they were doing road work and they just like covered that side of the road. The leaves are so perfectly contained though. Maybe it was like freshly asphalted. Is that even a word? I don't know, like poured fresh asphalt. Hold a second. Wait, why are you draining it? Wait, how are they still swimming? You drained the water. Also, was that a toilet? That's an actual fish tank in the toilet tank. Okay, I have so many questions. And so you flush the toilet, and then suddenly the fish are left without water. But it's okay because they're air fish, and they just vibing. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You're gonna have to explain some of these things to me. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button in there. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click. And I just released some new merch. We got hoodies, shirts, tank tops at ogwolfpack.com. I'll link it below. And subscribe to the Wolfpack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. And today's video is going to be very painful. Prepare yourself. This is me before Elf Power Grip Primer. This is me after Elf Power Grip Primer. Yo, for a hot second, I thought she did a whole makeup tutorial. That's not makeup. I think she's allergic. I've heard of people having crazy side effects from expired makeup, expired skincare. You know, there's an expiration date for a reason. I want to know what happened here. It's almost like putting bleach on your face would have been better than the Elf Power Grip Primer. Definitely does a good job of gripping onto your skin cells and destroying them. Oh, the puzzle's almost complete. You know, just a couple more. One more, and then one more. You know, put it on. There was one more. And now it's on the floor. Why'd you do that? we would be friends anymore. I know it's for a TikTok, but I haven't done very many puzzles in my life. What's all the hype about? Like, yeah, you complete it, and then you could admire it for a few minutes. Completed puzzle is temporary. A diabolical TikTok lives on forever. Authentic bathroom nachos. Those two words should not be together in the same sentence unless it's showing the nachos after they've been digested. No, this is a cooking tutorial. In a bathroom. Is that a hairdryer? I don't know what that is, but I guess it's heating up the water in the sink. We cooking everything in the sink. Say it ain't so. He's cooking the ground beef in the sink. I'm guessing this is like an Airbnb bathroom too. Y'all couldn't order takeout? You couldn't call up Domino's, like have a pizza delivered? No, heck, even have some nachos delivered. No, ew. He cooked the ground beef in the sink. You know, just swirling around with the cheese sauce. Is he living in the bathroom that he has to make an entire countertop of nachos? Is he not allowed to leave? Did somebody lock him in there with some ingredients and an iPhone? Nah, this is definitely flip phone quality. I'm not gonna lie about the nachos. They look pretty fire. But like, I wish I didn't know how they were made. Also, is he not wearing pants at the end? I wish I could unsee this entire video. Bro actually made nachos in a sink with a hairdryer. They teach you a lot of cool things in prison, I guess. This is why I don't eat at other people's houses. I didn't remove my eyelashes before my facial. Oh, okay, they were falsies. You know, for a second I thought those were lash extensions. See, I did one of these facials before, and she had to like be very careful lifting it up so it didn't pull my lashes off. But then I had fragments of the face mask stuck in my lashes the next few weeks. Like, it doesn't hurt that bad, it just feels weird. Also, I don't think I would ever do one of these masks again. I know they leave a nose hole for you to breathe, but like, it feels like you're becoming mummified while still alive. I don't usually feel claustrophobic, but like, when everything is covered, your mouth, your eyes, you can't open them, like it's kind of scary. You kind of have like a mini panic attack. So like when I got one of these facials, I was just like, there was nothing I could do except breathe in through my nose and give a thumbs up and lie about feeling okay. Bro, what is that? Is that?
Oh, it's like bubbly.
Try not to react challenge. Level impossible. Gotta hold it in front of the boys. I don't know what he poured on that thing. I could only imagine it's like 10 times worse than disinfecting a fresh cut with lemon juice and rubbing it in. I gotta stop. I don't think I've ever seen a leg cramp happen in real time. Like, something's alive in there. What do you do in this situation? Stop, leg. Being silly again. Beat the cramp out of the cat. At this point, it's doing a little dance. Want everything there wants out. I'm gonna just sit here until it goes away. It's been quite painful so far, yes? When I tell you this is one of the worst videos on the internet, how gave this pipsqueak a metal bat? Y'all couldn't have given her a Barbie? A fire truck? No, let's give her a metal bat. Walk it off, it's okay. You know, the first time wasn't enough. You had to come back for seconds. Like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Hold on, my crush is watching. I'm trying to impress her by showing her how strong my shins are. It's leaving a mark! Maybe it's a prosthetic leg. Maybe he doesn't feel pain. Maybe he's insane. Or all of the above. I don't know how much more of this I can take. One of those karate chops to the chin, I would have been on the floor. I think he's auditioning for the Pain Olympics. Nothing better than that feeling when you take the lasagna out of the oven, it's ready to eat, and then suddenly it's on the floor. Instead of grabbing a spatula, picking it up off the ground, you're gonna, well, I guess we'll order takeout tonight. I would grab my fork, I'll be eating it off the ground. There is no way I'm gonna let that sit on the floor. You know, it's still hot. At least salvage as much as you can of it, and the part that touched the floor, just throw that away, or like scoop it all back up, pick out the little dog hairs and put more cheese on it, and then put it back in the oven. If it's just for me and it's been on the floor, I don't care. I'll eat it. It's my house. My rules. Babe, I cleaned your car for you. Power washed the car so hard that the paint started chipping off. I wonder, does that really happen? Paint can't take a little power wash? Take your white car to the car wash, bring it back home and it's black? You know, the paint just keeps coming off like, oh, let me just make it even. And at least the car's clean, right? That's how I feel when I exfoliate my face and apply my salicylic acid. I think I broke my toe. Your toe on a styrofoam head. That's exactly how. You missed the head and hit the table. Yeah, I felt that. And all my toes. Those piggies did not make it to the market. Oh, she thought she ate with that one. I dropped my AirPod.
Oh.
Oh. Ah! He got so lucky! Why would you do that? He had a second chance and everything. You better stop playing and pick me up. Oh, oopsie.
Oh no!
Oh.
My AirPods! I dropped my AirPods!
You sure did.
I dropped my AirPods! That's the only one I have!
Is he showing off his hair? This ain't even about the AirPods.
That's the only one I have! That's the only one I have! That's the only one!
This is so goofy. Just trying to detail my car for $3. You know, you go into those self-washes. On the cloth seats? You know, I could see this working on leather seats, but those look like cloth to me. You give it a good scrub it, dub, little bubble bath, and then what? Unless you're in Arizona in the middle of summer, like, how is it gonna dry? That water in the seats never gonna dry, and y'all gonna be driving around the mold mobile. PSA, check the sprinkle pool is real. Oh, why are so many people doing this? There's like this art exhibit where there is a sprinkle ball pit. Or it looks like it's a sprinkle ball pit and you can fall in it, but it's hard. It's like jumping into sprinkles for the guards' amusement. They don't even put signs or anything. They're just like, oh, you want to fall in? Oh, sprinkles are squishy, right? Go ahead, try it out for yourself. You know, I'll even record the video of you. And then when they actually fall in, oh, it's like doing a trust fall with your biggest dog. Do not trust the sprinkles. They will betray you. Happy birthday to you. Bro literally had one job. Just wait till she blows out the candles. There's gonna be confetti everywhere. It's gonna be a whole vibe. How do you mess that up? Yeah, accidentally exploded in his pants. David, why do you keep making everything about yourself? Why is half of his tongue black? Is he tattooing? Oh, I've seen people tattoo their tongue, but like on the top of it. I didn't know you could do the entire thing black. Ew! Why does this video look like it was recorded in the 90s? Bro tattooed over his taste buds. Like the whole time you were getting a tattoo, you can taste the ink. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda cool. My only criticism is that you should have added a white side and then made it feel like the Neapolitan ice cream. You have the strawberry, the chocolate, and then the vanilla. Neapolitan tongue. Pretty cool.
Alright, let's see it. Get out.
Yeah.
No, Natalie, get the out. Let's see.
Oh my god! Natalie!
You did it. You did it. What? What you hiding in there? Oh, just a little oopsie. Hey, I used to have a friend like this too. And when they made a mess, instead of cleaning it up or telling me about it, they would hide it. So I have a white cloud couch, and after a night out, she slept face first into the couch with a full face of makeup on, and then left like an imprint of her face in the couch cushion. And instead of telling me about it or cleaning it, she just flipped the cushion, and I found it several months later. And I knew exactly who did it. Those are the kids that grew up hiding their dirty dishes under their bed instead of taking them to the kitchen.
Yeah.
The bread wasn't enough. He a hungry boy.
Yeah.
He wanted the whole finger. Literally so rude. I, a generous human, offer you a piece of bread. Are you trying to take my entire finger with it? Take it by the neck, swing and by it. Oh no, it's the intrusive thoughts again.
Just don't move, I'll take it out with a rock.
Don't move!
I will stop the video, give me a second. I can just put it out here.
Woo! Pull it out. I got assaulted by a couple of these before. They basically just like, when you come near them, they jump at you and then sink the needles into your skin. And it's like, you can't just like pull them out. You have to like pluck them out. Oh, whoo! Blame the Crocs. That's what you get for wearing Crocs. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click. And comment below which one was the most painful one. And make sure you subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Ah! Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
ভাই আমি তো কার্ডটা নিব ভাই, আমি তো বলি না আমি নিব না, শুধু আমার টাকাটা এখনো ম্যানেজ হয় নাই। তুই আমার ঘরে কি করিস?
তোর কাছে সরি বলতে আসছি।
সরি বলে চলে যা।
এটা তো আবার মিউজিকও বাজে। কালকে সকালবেলা অয়ন ভাই আমাকে এই কার্ডটা দিয়ে গেছে। তপু ভাই কেমন আছেন?
ভালো, তুমি?
ভালো। আপনাকে তো বাসা পাওয়াই যায় না। কই আচ্ছা আপনি আমাকে ঈদ কার্ড দিবেন না?
বাবা আসবো?
হ্যাঁ আয়।
আমার তো খুব পছন্দ হয়েছে। এই দেখেন মিউজিক বাজে, এখানে লাইটও জ্বলে, একজোড়া ঝুমকা।
ঝুমকা? হঠাৎ ঝুমকা কেন?
আমি না এত সুন্দর কার্ড কখনোই দেখি নাই। আচ্ছা এত সুন্দর কার্ড অয়ন ভাই কই থেকে পাইলো বলেন তো?
কিন্তু আমি যেদিন তোমাকে ঝুমকা পরিয়ে দেব সেদিন তুমি চোখে কাজলও পরবে।
আরে আপাতে আসেন, ভিতরে আসেন। না ভিতরে যাব না। এটা
ফর্সা মুখে এসে যখন পড়লো
মনে হইতেছিল একটা পরীর বাট।
এদিকে তরুকে তো এত টাকা দেয়া লাগে না, তোকে এত টাকা দেয়া লাগে।
তো আমার মতো এত বাইরে যায় না। এখন পড়তে হবে না, বাসায় গিয়ে পড়ো।
ভালোবাসা ব্যাটারিতে চলে না।
তুমি কিন্তু আমার একটা ভিডিও কলও করো না সোনিয়া, অ্যাঞ্জেল সোনিয়া।
তুমি কি শুরু করছো?
আরে আমি করলামটা কি, আমি যেখানে বয়ে আছি।
এই আমার ফোন দাও, দাও কইতাছি।
ছাড়ুম না।
কি দাও? ছাড়ো কইতাছি, আমার ফোন দিব না আমি।
এইটা আমগো খানদানি রীতি, তুই বুঝছ না?
আব্বা গতকালকে রাত্রে বেলা এমন সেটিং দিছি। আব্বা ফোন দিয়ে কি করেন আপনি?
এই কথা কই, গান শুনি, এই আর কি।
বাস এই দুইটা কামের জন্য।
হায় হায় করছে কি আমার খানদানির ইজ্জতের ফালুদা খেয়ালাইছে।
তোবা তোবা, কোস কি এত বড় বদ জামাই।
হারামজাদা আমার মা।
তুমি বাসে আসার পর থেকে আমাকে বাসে শান্তি সব চলে লাগেছে।
হায় হায় খাইছে করছোটা কি তুমি?
তুমি একটা ভিডিও কল করে পাঠাও প্লিজ, প্লিজ। কবে আমগো দেখা
করছেনটা কি এটা আব্বার লগে? এমন চিপা মাইটা দিয়েছেন, কেমন ঠান্ডান বউ। তারপর তো ভয় কাঁচে মুচু খায়া গেছে গা, তারপর আবার দুর্নাম করতে হইব। এই তোর কি তোর দামি ফোন?
আইসা বাপ জান, রাইতে ঠিকঠাক মতো ঘুমাইছে তো নাকি বাসায় গিয়া আব্বা জান রে কইবেন?
কি করছো যেটা তুই? বাজার রে বাজার যাউতে হইছে আজকাই করছে।
এই খবরদার ভদ্র মহিলা, আমার ফোন দাও, নইলে কিন্তু আজকে খুন খারাপ।
এটা রাখ, এই জিলাপি কিনা রইছে তোর।
আমি জিলাপি খাই না।
সপ্তে বাসর রাইতে রাজা বাদশা সাইজা বাসর ঘরে আমদাইছে।
ও ওই রূপার সঙ্গে একটু দেখা করতে আসছিলাম। দেখা হয়েছে?
আমার রূপা তো এই চিঠিটা পেয়ে কানতে কানতে অস্থির হয়ে গেছে। আশ্চর্য আপা। এই ঈদের পরে তো স্কুল খুলবে, তখন ফাঁকিবাজি করলে চলবে?
কেমন?
ভালো। কারে দিবি?
আচ্ছা, একজন স্পেশাল মানুষ।
কে?
কাজল কালো চোখ, মুখে মিষ্টি হাসি। আজকে ব্রাজিল হারলে তো শেষ।
এত সহজ?
শুনলাম আপনি নাকি ব্রাজিলের সাপোর্টার।
গান সুন্দর তোমার।
ও, আমি তো আগে গান শিখতাম। মা, ও মা, দেখো না উপরতলার খালাম্মা এসেছে। আপনার উপর মন খারাপ না, কি ঠিক আছে? আপনি ব্রাজিলের সাপোর্টার, আর ব্রাজিলের সাপোর্টাররা কেমন হয় এটা আমি জানি না। ওরা কখন আর্জেন্টিনার ভালো চায় না।
ওরা আমার মধ্যে অনেক মিল আছে।
কি মিল আছে?
আমি মিথুন রাশি, ও মিথুন রাশি।
তো